Okay, here's part two. I have to finish frosting my cake now. My camera ran out of space, so I had to add some more. So we just want to keep going around the cake, back and forth motion. And then we'll go around the edge when we're all done here. I always do 2 coats, mainly because that just works for me, so you guys can try different things. But I've had air bubble issues, I've had crumb issues, so I've been doing this for a couple years, so this is just what works for me. So you guys can do whatever you want, but especially with chocolate cakes and red velvet cakes, they tend to crumb a lot. So this is really nice to be able to do this and have the cake covered and not crumbing all over the place. And meringue butter is always awesome to use in buttercream because it helps your buttercream crust. Mine usually crusts, like I said, in 10 minutes. I think I said that before. But so now the whole thing's done. So this is where you want to go around with your spatula and take the excess off. Basically, this is the same method I did on the crumb coat that I did. Same exact thing. So even though my camera cut out here, you should be able to tell what you need to do for the rest of the cake from before. And always take that excess off and put it back in your bowl. This just gets it really nice and smooth too. So it's pretty much what you want to do for the sides. I like to go along the bottom edge just to get that excess on the bottom. So that's the sides. Always try to make sure that they're completely parallel. I don't like when they're not parallel. I can see over here that this side's not. So then I usually just kind of go over it a little bit more. You can kind of spend forever trying to perfect it, but usually the best thing is when it looks really good. So now you have the edges are up here like this. So now what you want to do is take those and go around and get those off. Just kind of sweep inward, taking that excess off your spatula. And that's what you want to do. Then the next step is to wait for it to crust. Mine's about 10 minutes, but just depends on what your buttercream is. Make sure you use buttercream with meringue powder. Same batch for a crumb coat, same batch for a regular coat. But meringue powder helps a lot. It helps it crust fast. You usually don't have to do very much, and if you use it, you really can't tell that it's in there. So like I said, Wilton has a lot of good recipes. And then at the end, so wait for it to crust and then smooth it with your parchment paper. I usually just like to go around with my little spatula at the end and get the bottom. Yeah, so that's it. Hopefully you guys liked the tutorial, and I will hopefully do more. Let me know if you have any ideas on what other tutorials you want, but that's how you frost a cake. See you later.